Security awareness for the everyday user. There are two types of accounts on a PC, a standard user and an administrative user. The administrative user has elevated access to the computer's files, and if this is constantly activated, the malware can also access all of these files. That is why you create a standard user. This user can run applications on a PC without any problems. It is much harder for malware to make changes to the system because it has limited access also. The administrative user can install applications, add and remove user accounts, change settings, backup, restore files, whereas a standard user can only view the system clock and calendar, change time zone, change the power management settings, enable and configure the sidebar, install the updates. Why is security important? Security is important because you could have identity theft, data theft, or computer damage. Identity theft happens a lot in this information age as people buy, sell, and exchange information on eBay, Facebook buy, sell, or any other website. Without security, someone can get a hold of your credit card, social security number, make fraudulent charges, and even take out loans in your name. This can be sorted out, but it takes a long time. Data theft is where sensitive personal data like video download documents, photos are stolen digitally and then sold. Computer damage. Some hackers are more interested in causing damage versus stealing information. Computer viruses, trojans, malicious software are examples of disruptive issues. Web browser security made easy. Badges are in the top left-hand corner of your browser. These badges show whether you have an accelerated connection, camera access, if the website is declared fraud or malware, if you have or even if you have a secure connection. The three examples I'm going to use are Microsoft Edge, Opera Browser, and Mozilla Firefox. Microsoft Edge, as you can see, does not have a badge plugin. So you do not know whether the page that I'm viewing is secure or not. Opera Browser has one with the eye, which means if you click it, you get more information. And Mozilla Firefox also has a badge with the eye, which means you get more information. In these three examples, I use the same website. Web content filtering. Content filtering usually works by specifying character strings that, if matched, indicate undesirable content that is to be screened out. In the example, I'm using my Netgear router, and I have my content filtering set to low. This filters out pornographic and phishing attacks, along with any other site that I have whitelisted or blacklisted. The whitelist and blacklist are separate filters that you can enable. If you go to visit a website and you get blocked and you know this website is safe, well then you can add it to the whitelist and then it'll always be accessible. And the blacklist is exactly the opposite. If a website pops up and you know that it should be blocked and it is not, you can add it to the blacklist, and now this website will always be blocked. Password protection. A weak password can allow viruses to gain access to your computer and spread through the network. Some hackers hackers could use your email account to send malicious messages to everyone in your address book and inbox. What you should do is create a password that are at least 10 characters in length. Use at least 3 alphabetical mixed case, numeric, and punctuation characters when creating a new password. You should vary the case. Don't use previously employed password variations, proper names, words from the dictionary, or sequential numbers such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or March 2004. Also, do not use your own name, your spouse's, your pet names, or any other personal information about you. Password Manager. Password managers are good because they help you create strong passwords that you do not have to remember, but remember that you have to have a strong password to access your password manager. There are free options and paid options. The main difference between a free option and a paid option is that it will save your password backups to the cloud in case of a site crash, and then you will not lose all your passwords and have to create new ones. The password manager that I am showing is LastPass. As you can see, it varies in case. There are also alphanumeric and numbers. You can change how strong you want these to be with different types of options. Screensavers. Screensavers are pretty. Yes, I get it. You can have a light show. You can have an aquarium. But what you need to remember is that you need to password protect these. Because as soon as you wake your computer from a screensaver, it will show all your documents that you are currently working on, and they will have full access.
Does it sound like he's doing anything,
Browser extensions. A browser extension extends the functionality of your web browser. A few that I'm going to show here are Grammarly. Grammarly checks the spelling and punctuation of anything that you type within a browser. Google Mail Checker adds a little symbol up to the corner that shows how many messages you have sitting in your mailbox. HTTPS Everywhere will try to convert every page that you view, even unencrypted, to HTTPS encryption. LastPass, as we saw in the previous slide, creates passwords for you. This is also a good extension to have because you can click on it and create strong passwords at the click of a button, and if you are on a website that does not have any account information, it will pop up and ask you if you would like to save and generate a password. Locking your computer. Anytime that you walk away from your computer, you should lock it. The opportunity makes thief. At the workplace, 1 in 3 people don't lock their computer. This leaves the PC open for anyone to access you or any other information that you may be working on. Accounting information, personal information, family information. This can be avoided in many ways, but the ways that I'm going to show you is you can hold down the Windows key and press L, and this will automatically lock your computer quickly. Or you can actually go through steps, and when your computer sleeps, you can have it automatically lock when it wakes up. You can do that by following option 2. Safety within social media. You should be cautious, be selective, and be sensible. And what this means is you should be cautious about posts about yourself. A one-way hacker gets information about you is by looking on your social media accounts and then going to other sites and clicking forgot password. Well, if your mother's maiden name, your pet's name, or your favorite school teacher is anywhere on your social media, now they have the answers and they can access all of your information. You should not accept friends requests from people that you don't know. They could just be joining you so that way they can get your information, talk to you, befriend you, and learn what you like, so that way they can be selective at what they steal from you. Be sensible. Remember, everything that you put online stays online. Resetting your browser. If your browser is having problems, locking up, freezing, it could be one of the extensions that you installed earlier. Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google Chrome, Safari, and other well-known web browsers do misbehave. Instead of spending hours and trying to troubleshoot the problem, you can reset your browser. Within Chrome, you can click Settings, scroll to the bottom, click Advanced Settings, scroll to the bottom again, and now you'll see an option that says Reset Settings. Click that. Another window will pop up asking you if you would like to reset, and click that again. As well as this is really nice, at times you could also lose information such as bookmarks, saved passwords, history, because by resetting your browser, you are putting it back to the default settings of when you first installed it on your PC. It does not always take that strong or dramatic effect, but you always run that risk.